So I am in a virtual assistant Facebook group, and somebody was talking about how they felt like the virtual assistant industry is a cyclical industry, and that's something that influencers and course creators don't talk about. Well, I don't know how much of an influencer I am, but I am a course creator. I have a course coming out this year all about virtual assisting, so I wanted to talk about it. And that kind of leads me to the question, is virtual assisting a stable career? Is virtual assisting something where you can make a stable income? In my opinion, yes, but it depends on the type of clients you're working for. So I think that virtual assisting tends to attract a different type of business owner, usually business owners who are just starting out, or people who can't really afford to hire someone like full-time, or they don't want to deal with like the paperwork and everything of hiring somebody and having a W-2 employee. They just want to contract out work. So I think because of that, a lot of people who try to hire virtual assistants can actually afford a virtual assistant. That's been my experience. And there are business owners out there who can afford to hire someone. There's lots of them actually out there, but you kind of just have to know who you're working with. So what do I mean by this? So for instance, I worked for this lady when I first started virtual assisting, and she only had about 100 followers on her Facebook. I think she only had like 1 or 2 clients that she was working with on just one project, and then that project was going to be done. And I remember when I was working for her, looking at her business and being like, how in the world could she afford me? Like, we're in the same tax bracket. You know what I mean? Like, she needs customers just as much as I need customers. Then she did end up letting me go. And then I had some other, people who were interested in hiring me as a virtual assistant. But then I think that they realized like, oh, I can't afford this. Like, you charge what? Like, you charge an actual living wage, like for yourself. It's not like $3 an hour. And that was a little bit of a shock for them. And then I also see business owners who want to hire a virtual assistant at the very start of their business, like before they're even making money. I don't know where they get the money to hire a virtual assistant, but they're like, a virtual assistant's going to help me start up my business. And I just don't feel like that's sustainable. It's not sustainable because they have no income coming in. So how do you attract clients that are higher paying? I think that there's a few ways that you can really make a stable income. One is you can have different types of clients, not just one client that you're relying on. If you want to work with people who are startups, like if you love the startup industry, which I love the startup industry, I think it's so much fun to help a business owner start their business from the ground up. But I think you need several of those clients because you just don't really know, is that business going to be successful? I also think that another way to attract higher paying clients is just by being a more niched down virtual assistant. If you have a skill and you're gonna hone in on that skill, like you are a copywriter, like I use that a lot because that's what I am. You're a copywriter and you're really good at writing. I think that you're going to attract, people who are going to be willing to pay more for that specialized skill. And I also think working with clients who legit have money coming in. If they, in their job listing, say something about how I'm a 6-figure coach or my business has been growing, then I think that's a great sign that they have more longevity because they are having income coming in. I also think if they've been in business for a while, if they're like an actual established business, then I think that's a good sign that your income might be a little bit more stable. For instance, I have a client I'm working with right now who has been in the industry for, there's my baby, he's just laughing. I have a client right now who's been in the industry for over 25 years. This is a person who has been through the ups and downs of their industry. And that is a great sign of a business owner who is a lot more like stable in their business. So that's kind of the difference between this client and other clients where I was going to work with, or I did work with, who they were just starting out. This is also another reason why I think that it's great to target like local businesses, because there's a lot of local businesses that are like established and they just need help. You know what I mean? There's a lot of those businesses out there. He agrees. Okay, so I totally just thought of one more thing that I need to add to this video, and about consistency. This is why it's really good to be doing package pricing for your virtual assistant business as well, and to do like retainers where contracts are signed for like 3 months, a year, or something like that, because you'll be able to know more if you're gonna have consistent income. If they're paying you not by hourly, but they're paying you for a set of hours, for the month, then you kind of already know, okay, that month I am going to have income because they already booked those hours. Again, if they sign a contract for like 3 months or something, then you know you're going to be having 3 months of income. And that is my 2 cents about that topic. What do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comments. And like I said earlier as well, I have a course coming out. If you want to hear more about it, if you want to get on the email wait list, I also have a quiz. Is virtual assisting great for you? You can check that down below in the description. And I will see you guys next video. Bye.